Good evening. The suspect in this case, the son, was arrested at about 1:30, and many here will be relieved that there has been an arrest. Meantime, some of the folks that we talked to, some neighbors, say they've been worried about the mom's safety before because they say there were previous incidents of violence in the home.
We've seen something happen in our neighborhood that's really uncharacteristic.
Kim Poland lives a few doors down from the woman who was killed in her home. She didn't know the family, but calls it a sad situation.
It's a very peaceful block, so seeing the yellow tape come up and enforcement in those numbers lingering for this long is definitely concerning.
When we talked to her, she was also keeping her doors locked.
You don't know how vulnerable you are, or how big that could come, or predict the mindset that somebody's in, especially if they're scared or paranoid.
Tacoma Police say the 66-year-old mom who lived in this home on South Anderson Street called South Sound 911 at around 6:40 Wednesday morning, asking for help.
A female caller said her son was having a mental health crisis and asked for help for him.
When officers arrived, it was too late.
They didn't get an answer at the door. They asked dispatch to call back in. They circled the house. Looking in windows, they could see a female on the floor. They forced entry and located an unresponsive female, immediately started life-saving measures.
Haddo says the woman died at the scene. I talked to neighbors who knew the family and wanted to remain anonymous. They told me the victim was a caretaker for both her older husband and son. They say she was kind and well-liked and had confided in others that her son had serious mental health issues. She told them she tried to get more help and resources for him, but wasn't able to. Neighbors often saw him pacing in front of the house or in an alley behind the home. They say they had been worried for her safety for a while. They believe the woman's husband was getting medical care elsewhere, so she would have been home alone with her son at the time. Chris Lemley and Bridget Asher didn't know the family, but call the situation unnerving.
This is like the first homicide so far since I've lived here for 6 years that I've seen this far down the neighborhood. Usually stuff happens further down, closer to the street, which is where we live closer to.
It's really scary, and having a child, it makes it scarier. It's very sad. I'm sad for whoever was involved.
And Tacoma Police say that the 31-year-old was arrested about 1.5 miles from our location right here. Meantime, Haddo says that there have been 4 homicides so far in Tacoma this year. Reporting live in Tacoma, Jennifer Darling, Fox 13 News.